So this is about more advanced group management. So what does that mean? It's really the idea that you can really handle your audiences and your groups in an even more advanced way, in an even more powerful way. So I think, Gabor, you're the best person to explain a little bit how that will work on the technical side in the back office.
Yes, this is quite a technical feature, um, and um, and especially those clients who have a lot of groups. We actually having new clients who have more than 10,000 groups on the platform, can really utilize this feature because what this allows is to add different fields to these groups. For example, let's say you have 5,000 shops which are added as groups in the platform. And for each these kind of shops, which are group elements, you could say which country is it from, which city, or is it like a retail, resale, wholesale, or group type. But it can be anything else. You could add maybe departments. And very important that if you're adding these fields to the groups, then it helps after assigning these groups to the content. We don't see it here, but probably if you go to the second screen here, Julia, yes. So here you can see that we are adding group segments. So what this is good for? So when you are adding access to a content, let's say a course, um, at the moment, you were able only to select the groups you want to have access to this course. But now, with this fielding system, you don't have to assign, I don't know, 100 or 200 groups to this content anymore. But you can say, I want all those groups to have access to this content who are, let's say, from, in this case on the video, it is from Europe or from France or from a specific department. It's fully flexible, so whatever fields you are adding to the groups after you can use here as a selection. So it really helps to select like a lot of groups at the same time. And also it is automatically expanding. So let's say you have a new group which is falling into these criterias, like part of France or Europe, it will be automatically added to the content. You don't have to go back and add this group manually and kind of things. So it really helps to manage like an amount of a huge amount of groups and how they can be assigned to the content. And as you can see probably here, we are also streamlining or making it more clean how to set access to the content. We will have two pages. The first page on the top, it says course details. So course details, the first step is all about the description and image and all the tags and things like this, like certificates and badges. And the second tab is dedicated to content access. Um, where you can really set more clearly, is it a public content, is it a private content? If it's a private content, like which groups have access to it. So now we have like two tabs on each content screen to separate these duties, let's say. And it's especially good because we are heading towards the feature that in the branching feature, if we have a branch administrator, then they could have access to this area as well, and to be able to fine grain and set which groups in a branch can have access to the content. It's a bit complicated. Not all our clients are using branches, but who are using, they will really benefit this feature that now it's really on a branch level, the access can be set. So yes, this is the more advanced group management. It's coming
Yeah.
with additional screens as well in the group management area with additional filters as well, because we really want to help like a better to use better and manage better all these groups and accesses.
It should become easier, right, Gabor? Even the most complex things should become a little bit easier now with all these filters and these settings so that people can manage, yeah, like you said, 10,000 groups if they need to, and they can just filter them very quickly.